Once upon a time there was a lovely princess named Snow White. She lived in a castle with her stepmother, a beautiful but wicked queen. The queen was very jealous of Snow White and forced her to work as a servant. Every day the wicked queen looked into the magic mirror and asked, "Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?" The mirror usually answered that the queen was the fairest, which pleased her. Meanwhile, Snow White did her chores and made friends with the courtyard elves. A prince heard Snow White singing. He was enchanted by her. The queen saw this and became angry. Then the magic mirror told that Snow White was the fairest one in the land. The queen was furious. She ordered her huntsmen to take Snow White to the forest and do away with her. Snow White was so kind and gentle that the huntsman could not harm her. Instead, he warned her, Snow White, of the wicked queen's plan. He told her, "Snow White, run away, the queen wants to kill you." Snow White ran deep into the dark forest, alone, scared. She fell down and began to cry. The woodland animals heard her and came out to comfort her. They told her, "Please don't worry, everything will be all right." And they showed her to a tiny cottage. There were 7 beds in the cottage with 7 names on them: Dark, Happy, Sneezy, Grumpy, Bashful, and Sleepy. Snow White said for herself, "What a funny names for children," and lay down on a bed and fell asleep. In the meantime, 7 dwarfs were on their way home from a long day at work. When they got home to their cottage, they found Snow White asleep in one of their beds. "Why, it's a girl," they all said. Snow White woke up and said, "How do you do?" She told them her story of the wicked queen. The dwarf said, "You can stay with us." "Thank you," Snow White said. Back at the castle, the queen did not know that Snow White was still alive. When she asked the magic mirror, "Who is the fairest one of all?" the mirrors answered, "Snow White is the fairest one of them all." The wicked queen was angry and said, "I will find her and poison her." The wicked queen disguised herself as an old woman and headed to the 7 dwarfs' cottage. It was morning, and the dwarfs left to work. While Snow White was working in the garden, looking away, she saw the old woman, who was really the wicked queen. Snow White said, "Hello," and the old woman offered her an apple from her basket, the poisoned apple that will put Snow White to sleep forever unless she was kissed by a prince. That was the only way to break the poison spell. Snow White accepted the apple and took a bite. She fell to the ground, and the old woman ran away. The woodland creatures went to get the dwarfs. The dwarfs could not waken Snow White, so they built her a glass coffin so they can keep watching her over for her. One day, the prince was riding his horse in the forest and aimed on Snow White into her glass coffin. "It was her we saw singing in the wicked queen's castle." He knelt down and kissed Snow White. She awoke and the spell was broken. The dwarfs were so happy and Snow White was awake. Snow White thanked the dwarfs for their help and said, We will be best friends forever." The prince asked Snow White to come with him and live in his castle. Snow White rode off with her prince and lived happily ever after. Once upon a time, there was a lovely princess named Snow White. She lived